Hello, this is Michael Paul with the New Orleans Scottish Rite College. Recently I did a video titled The Sick Masonic Lodge. I've received a few emails on this video that I'd like to talk about. This video, as I explained in the video, was dealing with a situation that I had somewhat covered in a few longer videos some time back. The general idea is to how to help a Masonic lodge that's in trouble. The emails that I've received on this video asked if I could give suggestions or ideas on how to help a Scottish Rite Valley that's in trouble. Well, really the same formula that's used for a craft lodge can be used for any Masonic body, but I'll be glad to talk a little about some of the problems that I've observed in a few valleys. As with lodges, some Scottish Rite Valleys have low attendance, lack of interest by the members, and generally a lack of support for pretty much anything that the valley does. I'll take this in a little bit different direction and look at it from a little bit different perspective. In the Southern jurisdiction, members who distinguish themselves by work are often recognized by being given what's known as a cap. You may see 32nd degree Masons in a valley wearing a pillbox black cap that has been given to them as a reflection of the work they have done. Now, some 32nd degree Masons can purchase this black cap, but many times it's given as a reward or an acknowledgement of work that they have done. Or you may see a distinctive black cap worn by someone who is a member of the Knights of St. Andrew. A 32nd degree Mason who has received the distinction of Knight Commander Court of Honor will wear a red cap. One who has received the 33rd degree and is an honorary Sovereign Grand Inspector General wears a white cap. Some years back, an elderly Mason pointed out to me that if you want to see a valley that's in trouble, look around at the membership present at any valley meeting. If more than half of those present are wearing caps of any color, then the valley is in trouble. It means that the ones who are showing up have been given something. A successful valley will bring in members who have received no distinction at all, but are simply there because they enjoy what's going on. So what problems can a valley face? Basically, they face the same problems that a lodge would face. This would come from disinterest by the members in what's going on and/or a lack of good leadership. I visited a number of valley meetings over the years in a number of states, and the ones that seem to be in trouble do seem almost identical to each other. The members present at the meeting will likely see someone other than the presiding officer pretty much running the meeting, giving instructions to everyone, and setting the tone for the meeting. The meeting will consist of a bare bones agenda with little more than a reading of the minutes, discussion of who is sick or who has died, and ideas on what can be done to improve attendance or build up membership. In some valleys, we find considerable work on what can be basically called gimmicks, designed to create interest in the valley. These gimmicks span a wide range of events, some done at meetings and others more along the lines of field trips. I've seen field trips such as picnics, trips to museums, movies, dinner out, cruises, gathering members who would maybe play golf or even baseball. Pretty much anything that you can do outside seems to have been tried by some valley trying to build interest in their valley. I was told of one valley that was having low attendance and lacking interest in the valley meetings. When the valley was told that they should have presentations during the meetings, a slideshow was presented one night on a vacation taken by one of the members. They was actually surprised when it didn't draw that much interest. Other ideas of limited success have been ladies' nights, dances, game nights, and even one valley tried karaoke night. When all of these efforts failed, the membership was sometimes blamed for not supporting the valley. The leadership in these valleys just don't get it. Let me try to explain this with an analogy. Let's say that a new sporting goods store opens up in your neighborhood. It looks to be a place that has a lot of potential. So when you go to the place and walk in the door, maybe you wanted some fishing gear, golf clubs, or something else. But when you start walking down the aisles, you're met with a surprise. all you see on any of the shelves are boxes of cookies. In fact, every type of cookie you can imagine is on the shelves. There's nothing wrong with the cookies, and they do have a large selection of cookies, but this is a sporting goods store. You came here to buy sporting goods, not cookies. Do you see? Scottish Rite Masons come to a Valley meeting to experience the Scottish Rite, not to sing karaoke or to listen to minutes of who died or complaints about why no one is attending the meeting. They come to the Scottish Rite for a Scottish Rite experience. Just like in a lodge, your choice is either to give them what they want or watch them walk away. It's as simple as that. If you don't know how to give them a real Scottish Rite experience, well, excuse me, but what in the world are you doing holding office? At some point, we have to get real. We cannot blame the members if they have better things to do than attend our boring meetings. Well, truthfully, we can, and we sometimes do blame them, but it's not going to do us any good. We can either give them what they want and what they pay for, or we can see them walk away. If you are in a leadership position in your valley, then you probably have seen this book. It's the Scottish Rite Ritual Monitoring Guide by Arturo de Hoyos. I suggest that you read it, study it, and make use of it in your valley. If you want a program for your lodge, create one from this book. If for some unimaginable reason you don't have a copy of it, I've provided a link where you can order it in the description section below. This is the book that will teach you what you need to know about the Scottish Rite, and by using it, help create interest in your valley. The Scottish Rite has an unbelievable collection of degrees filled with the type of symbolism highly desired by the young Masons. In the world of sales, the Scottish Rite should be a very easy sell. The Scottish Rite is exactly what is desired by so many of the young Masons. Their frustration comes when their Scottish Rite experience turns out to be old men acting important who know nothing of the Scottish Rite philosophy and are only trying to impress everyone and show everyone how much of a big shot they are. Young men come to the Scottish Rite to learn the Scottish Rite and experience the Scottish Rite. It's really not rocket science. If you want a successful Scottish Rite Valley, then give them the Scottish Rite. If you don't know the Scottish Rite, learn the Scottish Rite or step aside. Don't give the membership nonsense and then blame them for not coming to the meetings. I happen to care deeply about the Scottish Rite. It is a source of personal frustration when I receive emails or see situations that should be easy to fix, but are made impossibly complex simply because people who don't want to do anything but what they want to do blame everyone else for their problems. No Masonic body, and that includes the Scottish Rite, either succeeds or fails because of one person. It's always a group effort. To have a successful Scottish Rite Valley, be a Scottish Rite Valley. If you don't know what that means, learn more about the Scottish Rite. The choice is yours. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has been of some help. If you like the channel, please subscribe to us. See you next time.